I'm Michael Gray, Chief Technology Officer at Thrive.
I'm Jay Wessland, CTO of the Boston Celtics, and we're here in my office, which overlooks TD Garden behind us.
Jay, obviously the mission of the Celtics is to win a championship, but can you give us a little bit more about the mission of the organization itself?
Yeah, it sometimes sounds hokey, but we talk about that all the time. Our biggest goal is to win championships. Basketball games are really complex, so they take a lot of infrastructure and a lot of input from us. So the focus is my group of technology and operations is more on the game itself than on everything else.
So 20 years as a Thrive customer speaks for itself, but can you tell us a little bit more about the role that Thrive fills on your team and in the organization?
Yeah, it actually, the high level role hasn't changed in those 20 years. But when I started 20 years ago, my thought process was there were some things I was struggling with on the IT side, on the tech side of some big software applications like Exchange and big Windows server infrastructure. I was a one-man IT shop at the time, and I recognized the need to get some help because I wanted to focus on what's more important to us, which is the arena, the events, the game, the supporting the coaches, and some of those things that are very unique to our business. But it's still the same kind of thought process of what can somebody, in particular Thrive, do that they're better at,
or you don't have the time to do,
or don't have the time to do, or don't want to hire more people to do. So there's a whole bunch of tasks that we're really good at, and more around the arena and the unique pieces of our business and the game and other events, and we let Thrive do IT infrastructure. Thrive's doing things that don't make sense for us to do ourselves.
Well, obviously, it's exciting for us to have you as a customer for so long, but you've also challenged us over the years, and I think that's led to a lot of really good outcomes for both of our organizations.
Yeah, I will challenge any technology company. I am an engineer. I have an engineering degree. I learned computers when computers didn't fit in the palm of your hand. Computers filled up rooms and rooms, and I built those computers. I'm really good at covering the breadth of technology. I have a really good understanding and working knowledge of all these different technologies over all sorts of different parts of our business, but I also will recognize when other people can be more expert at something than I am. Thrive really helped us when we moved here to build this to be a top-notch sort of plug-and-play physical infrastructure place where people can come in, plug in, or wirelessly connect. I call it plug-in, but they're wirelessly connecting and going about their business day to day and transitioning from sometimes work from home, come to the office and seamlessly transition. And the Thrive team was a huge help on that, getting this building set up and getting us moved in. It was quite a weekend that we spent together, long weekend that we spent together.
Sure.
And so Thrive becomes that backup also, and I get asked that question probably annually. All right, what's the plan? What happens if you can't do this? And now I have a team of a bunch of people, a small team of IT people that help back me up, but Thrive is the big piece of the sort of recovery plan of what if something happens to me or other members of my team. How do we move forward without missing a beat? And Thrive fills that gap as well. Being current all the time is important for us so that Thrive can step in. Maybe tomorrow you might have to do 10 times more than you're doing today, and we want to make sure you're always ready for that.
As far as business outcomes provided by technology, can you give us sort of your opinion on what you're looking for around those kinds of outcomes and where technology fits in?
Yeah, definitely. I like to push the technology pretty hard, not to the bleeding edge, but past the middle, let's say. But I also have no patience for downtime or lack of reliability. I really want everything to run 24/7, 365. I don't want issues. And Thrive really helps me deliver that. I want to stay ahead of things and have 100% uptime, 100% reliability. That's the way we run the operation at the arena for the games, and that's the way I try and run IT in general for this company